Creating a successful real estate partnership is like building a well-oiled machine. Each part must contribute to the overall efficiency and profitability. But when done correctly, partnerships can create synergies that make everybody better off. By understanding the intricacies of structuring a real estate partnership, you open yourself up to much more opportunity when being able to work with other people. Make sure to watch until the end of this video to learn how to structure a real estate partnership. Before we get started, if you're serious about building wealth through real estate, you must know the dynamics of effective partnership, and this is crucial. As the saying goes, alone we can do so little, together we can do so much. There are many ways to structure a real estate partnership, but I'll cover some of the more common approaches in this video. Let's talk about real estate partnerships. Really, what are they and why are they helpful? So a real estate partnership is simply a legal structure where multiple parties are coming together for the specific intent of buying and operating real estate or buying and investing in real estate. Why are they helpful? Well, in the commercial real estate space, I would say that no man is an island, right? It is requirement or necessary to have beneficial parties all coming together intent on the focus of making a successful outcome. I think, I go back to Napoleon Hill and the concept of the mastermind, where you have multiple parties coming together intent on one thing, and that produces a better product than just one person. And so it's super critical because you can buy larger scale assets. You can scale to accomplish more because of the partnership. You can buy a higher quality of asset because you have more capital. You can bring in more partners with respect to the capital. You can bring in the expertise of the general partner that is an experienced operator. There's so many benefits that are associated with the real estate partnership. Okay, so let's talk about the types of real estate partnerships. There's a variety of different structures or partnerships that are available. The LLC is the most common. The LLC provides for the ability to bring in multiple parties into the LLC. It's a simple structure, both for the purpose of operation, where you have an operating agreement that lays out how it's going to be operated. You have also a simple tax structure to it as well. And also it's easy to create. And so that's why, the LLC has predominantly placed a good majority of the partnerships out there. You also have a straightforward partnership where you just have, two people coming together as a partnership to execute on a deal, and you just have a simple partnership agreement. Now, again, if you don't have everything covered in the partnership agreement, it can get a little fuzzy. So again, probably not a highly used form of ownership. You have corporation ownership. Now again, your typical C corporation is a higher threshold, tax organization. There's definitely a little bit more complexity to that, both from an operating standpoint of view and from a tax standpoint of view. So a lot of people will want to go for the corporate benefits, and then they'll use an election called the S Corp election, which allows it to be taxed as an LLC, and it also reduces some of the requirements, if you will, with the corporation. So again, it is good to have options, and then the optionality comes into play based on the type of project that you're doing, who you're working with, and who ultimately are the partners coming in. So let's talk a little bit about some of the roles. Realistically, you have an active versus a passive partnership. In most of the common LLC structures we see, and that we are a part of, you have a general partner who is like us, the firm that is the active, experienced operator. And then you have the passive partners who are coming in to passively invest or passively participate in the benefits of the investment. Next, let's talk about defining some of the roles and responsibilities and really the importance of each one. Now, it's super clear from my experience, you want to have everything defined very clearly. So typically, the general partner is the managing partner that has the experience in the real estate. They are the sponsor and the operator of the said investment. There is an outline in the operating agreement that delineates what are the various responsibilities, what is the breadth or the range of those responsibilities, what are the requirements as it relates to communicating both financially and with communications with the other limited partners in the project as well. And so the general partner, generally speaking, has more responsibilities, and that's why they are the general partner in that position of those responsibilities. Now, the limited partner, they're coming in, and as the term defines, it is a limited role. That, yeah, they're looking at the financials, they're receiving information on the project, they're typically investing cash into the project, and they're experiencing or participating in receiving returns as a result of that. But it is a limited role where they're not involved in day-to-day management. They're not involved in making the day-to-day decisions on the project itself. So again, for folks that are passively investing or want to invest but not have a lot of the day-to-day operational headaches, it is a great role to be in. So let's talk about what are the steps involved. You've got to have a solid partnership agreement or an operating agreement. So you've got to connect together with a quality attorney that's experienced in real estate, experienced in these type of legal matters, to be able to put together the operating agreement that governs the partnership, also the legal structure of the partnership. Next, there's also, depending on your state, you have to register with the state in order to get the LLC registered as a legal entity. You also need to connect together and register with the IRS to get your EIN number so that you have a tax ID number for the property and the project or the partnership. And then ultimately, you have to make sure that all of the parties' interests are protected through that agreement. That's why it's important that you have somebody that is experienced and not just kind of doing it. And again, for God's sakes, please, don't use an attorney that works in divorce law or marital law for that. You know what I mean? You want to have somebody that is a real estate focused attorney that focuses in these areas to make sure that all the bases are properly covered and all parties are properly interested in the agreement and protected. All of this being said, again, real estate partnerships have been extremely helpful. We've helped hundreds of folks that have invested with our firm over the years, and it's been a great blessing, a great benefit to them as well as to us. Now, that being said, you don't want to just go out and Google operating agreement, real estate partnership, and boom, you're off to the races. That's not how you want to do it. Absolutely, you want to connect together with quality legal experience, connect together with the attorney, and make sure that it's done properly within the conjunction of the states that you reside in and the state maybe that your asset is operated in. That's all I have for you today. If you're interested in investing in multifamily real estate with me, click the link in the description of this video to join our investor club and get early access to off-market multifamily investment properties. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel for more content on real estate investing. See you in the next video.